Sarah leaves her apartment looking incredible. She's wearing a green dress, and you can tell she's put a lot of effort into her look. When she arrives at Mark's place, Mark is clearly impressed the second he opens the door. There's this immediate connection between them. You can just feel it. He welcomes her in, and honestly, the night couldn't have started off on a better note. The whole apartment smells amazing. Mark is busy in the kitchen, finishing up the pasta he's been bragging about. He's standing over the stove, tossing the pasta, and he's got a huge wooden bowl ready to go on the counter. Sarah tells him it smells like a five-star restaurant, and Mark just laughs, saying he hopes he lives up to the hype. They sit down in the dining area, and it's clear Mark has gone above and beyond. He's got a nice white tablecloth out and a single candle lit in the middle. It's a very low-key but romantic setting. He cracks open a bottle of red wine and pours them both a glass. They have a quick toast to the fact that Sarah's kitchen isn't underwater anymore, and they both start to really relax. The conversation is just effortless. They're hitting it off even better than they did before. Sarah is a great storyteller. She's very animated and uses her hands a lot when she talks. She's in the middle of telling him a hilarious story about her boss, and Mark is totally hooked. He's hanging on to every word, leaning in and laughing at all the right moments. Then, right at the peak of her story, Sarah's clumsy side makes an appearance. She's gesturing with her hands and accidentally swipes the wine bottle. It doesn't just lean over a little bit, it knocks over completely. Red wine starts pouring out all over that nice white tablecloth and even starts dripping onto the floor. Sarah is mortified. She quickly picks up the bottle to try and stop it and says, "Oh my God, Mark, I'm such a klutz. I've made a total mess." Mark doesn't even blink. He says, "Hey, don't sweat it. It's just wine." They both spring into action to clean it up. Sarah's dabbing the table with napkins while Mark gets down on the floor to wipe up the puddle. At one point, their hands happen to touch, and the whole mood just changes. The embarrassment is gone, and there's this really heavy, romantic silence. They finish cleaning up, but neither of them goes back to the food. They're just looking at each other. The candlelight is flickering, and you can tell they're both thinking the same thing. Mark looks at Sarah with a lot of sincerity, and Sarah realizes that he doesn't care about the mess at all. He just cares that she's there. Mark moves in closer and gently brushes a strand of hair out of Sarah's face. Sarah's heart is pounding. Then they both lean in and share this really perfect long kiss. In that moment, everything else, the spilled wine, the dishes, the awkwardness, just fades into the background. And it's exactly how a first date should end. A little later, they're curled up on the sofa, just enjoying the quiet. But then, Mark's phone buzzes on the coffee table. The screen lights up, and Sarah can't help but see the notification. It's a message from a woman named Laura. It says, "I'm still waiting for your answer. We need to talk." Mark's face just drops. He looks completely caught off guard. He grabs the phone and hides the screen, but it's too late. Sarah's stomach drops. Who's Laura? And why does Mark look so guilty? Talk about a mood killer. One minute things are perfect, and the next, everything is up in the air. We use some great conversational expressions today, like hitting it off, don't sweat it, and caught off guard. If you're enjoying this comprehensible input and want to see what happens next, make sure to subscribe and tell me in the comments, what do you think the deal is with Laura? I'll see you in the next episode to find out.